All right, we're on to a backpack. Picked this up from Amazon, another Amazon deal. Only picked it up because it was M81 Woodland, one of my favorite patterns of all time. So I wanted to kind of go over this backpack. I picked it up thinking it could be a possible patrol pack, but there was no real reviews on this thing on Amazon, nothing on the internet, no nothing. So I took the chance, ordered it, and my impressions are, I don't know if I'm going to use this as a patrol pack, only because when you know how you feel cheap quality sometimes, it looks like it's there. Looking at these zippers immediately, that's like the first thing I check on bags. If they get stuck, but they are not YKK zippers at all. And this metal part looks like it's going to bust off. Like if I pull it too hard, it's going to come off of the actual component to where the zipper is located. So I might just clip those off and put paracord on those for now, because I'm not really a big fan of that. Like I said, this is probably more of a typical, like a school backpack than anything. It's single stitching around this whole bag. A lot of the newer bags, more certified bags, are going to have double stitching. And you're going to see the stitching pattern here. The closer the stitches are, the tighter it is. And that's going to be less for the stitches to come out. Okay? If you look at these patterns, they're all uneven here. Let me get closer here. All these stitching patterns here, you have some of them are wide, some of them are not wide. They're just close in. So you would want a pattern that's very similar, symmetric, but these stitching patterns are very far from each other. So when it's putting stress on the bag for whatever angle or whatever you're doing, it could compromise the bag. So I just look at stuff like that just because over the years of me buying bags and testing bags out and see what their durability is and just stuff like that. This nylon here, it's typical. I wouldn't say it's great. Like, I've bought better stuff, but it is what it is. They did put a box stitching here, so at least they got that correct. But I would have doubled up on the box stitching here, at least, to give this more stability. They put a D-ring here. They did double up on the D-ring stitching. So that is good. They did double up on the stitching here. All right, all single stitching here. The grab handle is sewn into the shoulder pads. All right, so that's going to be sewn in. Typical grab handle. This shoulder pad, it's semi padded. I wouldn't say it's super thick, not like a Mystery Ranch or anything, but it is padded. So let's say we are using this in conjunction with some gear. I would say, hey, this type of padding would be fine, because you don't want too many layers of padding, especially if you're wearing like an LBV, a chest harness, because that's one level of padding already, and then you're putting on a backpack, that's another level of padding, and then you're trying to use a rifle or anything like that, so that may throw it off, just the dynamics of that. So I don't really mind the level of padding here. It's just different. Let me see, 2 water bottle pockets, typical here. They're pretty deep. This full-size cup, look at that, went all the way in there. I have a larger cup here. That's pretty good there. I have one of these Stanley thermoses. Let's see what that does. Pretty nice. It has a very wide, generous part. So maybe if you had like a holding tripod or rifle or anything, this would be good for that. One more bottle. This one's a longer one. Yep, no problem. Yep, okay. So those 4 types of bottles all fit in there. All right. Let's go to the front here. It's a weird, very weird pocket. I would probably want this pocket the other way, but they put it sideways. Maybe whatever reason you want to get something from the side. I'd probably hold like a beanie, maybe here, just to have it, sunglasses or whatever. So that's going to be for that. This pocket almost clamshells. They did put double stitching in here. That double stitching actually goes on to the next level. That's probably why they did that. There's like, it's layered upon layered. So they have one level of whatever Cordura this is. I wouldn't say this is 500 at all. Onto here, wide open. I wouldn't say this is waterproof, but it's definitely going to wick some water away. And that goes down pretty deep. Here's your next pocket here. That zipper does not go completely all the way in. There's going to be some little bit of leeway here, which basically allows this zipper to possibly slide out at some point. So some zippers, they go all the way, they clamp in, and it doesn't allow the zipper to slide. See, this is going to allow this thing to slide a little bit. So there's that. This pocket, probably good for some pens. If you have some writing notebook, let's see. Obviously, it's going to fit a writing notebook. Tight. Tight. A little bit of space there. But this size writing notebook, it's going to go in at an angle. So it's pretty tight. I'm going to test this out this weekend. I'm going to use this for my 2-day bag. Heading out to Virginia Beach this weekend. So I'll be testing it. And all these zippers, they only come with one zipper per pocket. Some of these newer bags will have 2 zippers. One on one side, one on the other. So it depends on what side you're hitting the bag from. You'll be able to get to it. You have your main pocket here. Main pocket, like I said, it only goes down to the side pouch. So it's not a clamshell book bag. It's going to be a pocket-sized book bag. The other side is exactly the same. So I'm going to load this up right now. I have 2 days worth of clothing. I want to see how this packs out. See what the space is in this bag. Got a belt here. Let's put that in there. Get the beanie. Rain jacket. Put that in there. Okay, here's a bag. Special operations equipment. This is one of their toiletry bags. This has like underwear, socks, foot powder. That's what this bag is. Okay. This other bag, SOE, different pattern. It's a ghost pattern, I believe. This is going to be another hygiene bag, but this is all my soaps, toothpastes, all that stuff. All right. Pair of shoes. Let's see what that does. bag is getting busy. It's getting packed. And I can slide one of those in there. Alright. This is what I'm going to carry for right now. This is how much room I have left after packing all this stuff in there. So it does carry that pretty nicely. It does have 2 zippers on the big one, but the other ones are not going to have 2 zippers. It has this flap, the rain, it's like the water rain flap. So put those towards the top. Compression straps. So this is the bag loaded out right now. We'll see what happens. I'm going to test it out. This will be my new 2-day clothing type bag when I'm going places. And we'll see how it goes. But here's my review. This bag costs about $45 on Amazon. This is probably the first YouTube review on this bag. It's not really a great review, but at least it's a optional review just to see what the strengths on this bag are. But enjoy.